All right. It took me long enough, but I finally reached 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Praise God. I actually arrived at 1,000 subscribers in February, sometime like I think a little bit before Valentine's Day. I don't really remember the exact date right now, but I do remember my 1,000th subscriber, and I want to just shout him out real quick. So shout out to Kenny Thomas for being my 1,000th subscriber. And he gave me a lot of encouragement too, not only on that video, but a different video. The date was actually February 11th when I reached it. So I'm actually really late with this video, but I've been really caught up with a lot of different things, just as I've told you guys in previous videos. Doing 18 credits this semester. I had 3 jobs, which I actually just dropped one, which we're going to be getting into in this video. So now I have 2 jobs, and I was, working on these YouTube projects plus a girlfriend. All of that was just very, very hectic for me, but now we are good to go. I'm on spring break right now, so I've been able to catch up on a lot of different things, including the videos that I had to do. But yeah, I just wanted to finally make this video and give you guys pretty much an updated version of my video 300 subscriptions with a vision. Now bringing you 1,000 subscriptions with a vision, and I want to better help you guys understand like what my channel is about, how to navigate through the channel, maybe some inspirations that has started my channel, stuff like that. But above all, I just really wanted to say thank all of you, like seriously, all of your support, for all of your comments, for all of your feedback, for all of the help that you guys have granted me, all the encouragement, everything. Like, it's really been so great. No, but seriously, I could thank you guys 1,000 times, because it hasn't been easy coming up here. There's actually been so many times where I would literally think to myself, like, Denzel, nobody's listening, nobody cares what you have to say, why are you still posting, or why are you about to take the time to do this, stuff like that. And it was challenging, even the people that I'm around oftentimes, it's just funny to it's funny to like look at what you guys comment and like, oh my gosh, you're so cool, or I wish I could hang out with you, or stuff like that. And then it's like, I walk around, my campus at school, and people are just like, oh hey, but it's not really like he's so cool type of thing. And it's not that I expect that, but it's just like, it's just so cool, like how differently people can perceive you, how differently people can value you, people can value your insights, stuff like that. Like, I have all of you, 1,000 of you, who are actually willing to listen to what I have to say, who do not see my videos as too long, who actually like that I talk a lot, stuff like that, and are willing to hear it, while I'm surrounded by others who could really care less. Not everyone, of course, but just stuff like that. And it's just nice to know, like, I have like an audience of people that I can go to not only teach, but to even learn from, because I learned from a lot of you guys in the comments. I just really appreciate every single one of you, all 1,000 and over of you. I really appreciate you guys. Honestly, when I hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, I was like, I'm good. Like, just like when I was on Twitter, I was very excited when I hit the 100 followers mark. Now I have about 3,000. But I was really good when I hit 100, because I was like, oh wow, I made it. And I didn't really have like a drive to go much higher. I was just like, as long as at least 100 people are, seeing my tweets and stuff like that, including Britney Spears and some other people who, for whatever reason, are subscribed to me. So I'm not subscribed, but following me on Twitter, such as like Tori Kelly, and a whole bunch of other different people, Jacob Lattimore. But anyway, pretty much all that to say, like, just what I said on my 300 subscriptions in a vision video, I'm really happy to at least feel like, wow, just like there, where I was like, if I have 300 people in a room actually willingly listening to what I have to say, I'm content. And now I'm at 1,000, well, over 1,000 at this point. And it's like, man, this is amazing. Like, if I was in a room with 1,000 something people who were all actually intently listening by their own choice, like, I thankfully did not force any of you guys to subscribe to me. You guys just chose to, and I'm really honored for that. Like, and that really helps me out. That really does something to my ego in a good way, and it just lets me know that I'm not really casting my pearls to swine. On September 15th, 2016, I posted a video called Confidence versus Conceit, and I deemed that as my first YouTube video, even though I had plenty more before that, which you could go check out. But be cautioned, I was very obnoxious, very, loud, I just used to post videos so that I could free space off of my phone, but I wasn't really trying to make anything serious until the Confidence versus Conceit video, which was pretty much me just sitting down and talking about this concept of confidence versus conceit that I had read from M. Griffin's book, How to Make Friends and Make Them Count. And we were discussing about that in class, and I pretty much just sat down. You can go check out my thoughts over there. But I was like, yeah, I didn't really have an idea of who I was going to be speaking to. I was just like, I have some thoughts in my head. People around me probably don't want to listen to them, so I'm just going to make a video on it and post it out, and whoever listens to it, whether it be a week from now or 5 years from now, hopefully it helps them out. And then I started going what, why don't I do this with a whole bunch of other things too? And on top of that, the same thing even with my blog site. A lot of people were checking out my blog site, which was kind of like the chapter before my YouTube chapter, so it was kind of like a climb that I used to get up here, from Twitter to Instagram to Facebook was even the beginning, and then now this YouTube channel, and I'm trying to manage all of them. Even you can always check out all of these links in the description. But yeah, pretty much the confidence versus conceit video was my first video that I had posted on here on when I was actually trying to become serious about my channel. And from there, you could hopefully see a lot of improvement in my thought processes, in the way that I'm able to present myself and the quality of the videos. I went from using an iPhone 5 or iPhone 6 and iPhone 6s to now I even got an iPad Pro now, and which I use to record, and I have this iPhone X, so I'm very thankful for that. I'm just so geeked, but let's move on. So the reason why it took me so long to even reach this point was because I avoided doing a lot of different things that I see other YouTubers do. For example, I recall that I was at this party at school one time. It was a Halloween party or something, and literally, it's kind of foggy, but I remember this guy was wearing red, and he came up to me. He seemed like he was genuinely interested in speaking to me and stuff. So, because I was dressed as Raymond Reddington, so maybe that's why. But he was like, "Oh, this guy's rich, I guess." So he came up to me, and I just remember him trying to act really friendly and acting as if and I just knew that he had an agenda the whole time as he was asking me these questions, because it's why would you randomly come speak to me about this? Finally, he got to a point where he was like, "Can you guess what I am for Halloween?" And I was like, I don't even remember if I guessed YouTube or if he just turned around and was like, "YouTube" or something like that. And then pretty much, long story short, this guy was like, "So if you don't mind, can you take out your phone right now and subscribe to my channel?" What? Yes, that's what he did. And I was incredibly annoyed because I felt like he pretty much acted as if he was interested, genuinely interested in whoever I was, and then he used that to try and finesse to get me to pressure me to subscribe to his channel. And I just remember thinking that night, I never want to become one of these people. Because truth be told, I did subscribe that night just to make him happy, but then I ended up unsubscribing pretty much a lot later. Not a lot later, just a couple of hours later, because I was like, what am I gonna do on your channel? And the way that you pitched it to me was so weak. It was so fake, and I just do not believe, me personally, I don't believe in pressuring people to check out your channel. And there's two extremes, there's the extreme where people who don't share their content at all, so then people who may even be interested in their channel don't even get the opportunity to know that channel exists in order to subscribe to them. But then there's also the other extreme where you even have people commenting underneath other famous YouTube videos like, hey guys, subscribe to my channel where I talk about this too, and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't want to be that type of person either. I'm just always paranoid with being annoying to people. And that's the reason why I barely post or share my content, even on my Facebook, because I don't want people to keep on scrolling past and like thinking like, oh, there goes Denzel with his YouTube stuff again. And it's kind of like what I talked about in my video about process people versus product people, where honestly speaking, there's a lot more people who could care less or couldn't care less about what you have to say than those who do care about what you have to say. But like I said, it's been a long time coming, and I'm just glad because now I can actually look at all 1,000 of you and be like, I did not pressure or force any single one of you people to subscribe to my channel. I even had some people who said like, oh, you know, like they would subscribe to my channel if it was solely MBTI based, but now like I don't really want to. I just want to see the MBTI videos and not all the other stuff. And I'm like, okay, you know, that's cool. And then later on, like they literally subscribed saying like, okay, no, I'm liking the other content that you have too. So that's great because I didn't want my channel to be just MBTI based. I wanted it to encapsulate like all of my thoughts, all of who I am pretty much, and allow this to be a legacy that I leave behind, because I'm incredibly concerned with legacy being greater than the likes or the greater than the subscribers, or, you know, the greater than the fame, the money, everything that I'm getting from, you know, doing these things. I just want to have an impact on the world that hopefully will, you know, glorify God in the way that He created me to glorify Him. And I want to use these gifts in a way that would help people, you know, like understand more of who I am, which is, you know, a Christian, a Christ follower, an ENFJ, a Black African American whose parents are from Ghana, you know, stuff like that. And so, yeah, very thankful for that. And this has been such a long spiel, but that's pretty much why it's taken so long for me to arrive at this point. Because when it comes to selling myself, I do not like to do the most popular methods. A lot of you even now contact me for coaching, which I'm incredibly happy for. And you guys are just so kind. Like, seriously, I was previously charging $15 for my first coaching session, as I said in my certified coaching video, and then every hour after that would be $25. But now I've bumped that up, so like the first coaching session as of now as I'm making this video is $25, and then every session after that is $50 per hour, especially since now that I've you know, quit my library job, because I wanted to make more time devoted to you guys, all of my clients. I wanted to I enjoy coaching you guys, and you guys are great, and I want to spend more time, because coaching isn't just me being on camera with you, but it's me also learning and pouring into myself as I continue to pour into you guys. And I have to make sure that all the content that I'm like even sending to you guys, or I'm prescribing to you, I have to take that medicine first. So like every single podcast that I send any of my clients, any single video that I recommend, any single article that I recommend, movie, show, all of that, I have to sit down, take the time and watch that first. So, and I really do believe that the coaching that I offer is valuable. It most likely is more than $50 an hour, but that's kind of like I'm increasing it slowly, especially now as I'm getting more clients. But also I have to keep, you know, in mind that I want food on the table. I have to, you know, support myself, and I have to pay rent, you know, stuff like that. So I have to charge as badly as I want, but for what it's worth, I was really ready to charge $5 an hour originally when I first got certified, until all of my friends banged it in my head like, Denzel, I know you want to help everyone, but that's literally the minimum wage. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. So yeah, I just want to help people and I just want to, like, watch people grow, help people grow, and be there for them. And I just wanted to thank you guys once again, those of you who are my clients and future clients, for your patience with me as I've been growing as a coach, continuing to grow my business. I want to thank you for your trust. Like, my oldest client is in her 60s, which is amazing to me, and she's so kind to me. I have another client who's in her 40s that I coach, and now she even has me coach her son, who's 14, an incredibly intelligent ENFP. And it's just great that you guys, actually trust me, and you guys take my insights, and I learn from you guys as well. Those of you who pay me extra, even, like, I just cannot express my gratitude. Like, there was one time where a client of mine paid me $100 when she was only supposed to pay me $30, and I couldn't believe it. Like, I mean, I didn't cry or anything, but, like, it was just, like, really moving, because that really helped. I had just quit my library job, so I was really, like, on, like, thin ice, and I was just like, man, I don't know, like, about rent or, like, even groceries and stuff, but, like, like, God's gonna provide and stuff like that. And it's not like I was, like, hoping for this thing, but it just really came through. And then another client of mine also, instead of just giving me $40, and she was, instead of just giving me $60, she gave me an extra $40 as well, and stuff like that. I just really appreciate all of you guys. So thank you so much to all of my clients who are there. And for those of you who want coaching, be sure to contact me, dz2blessed@icloud.com. Or you can contact me on Facebook. You can contact me here in the comment section. You can contact me on Twitter, wherever that you can reach me at. Just hit me up and be like, hey, I'm interested in coaching, or at least figuring out what your coaching is about. We can plan some times and, stuff like that. So aside from the life coaching prices going up, there has also been another change. So like I said, as of right now, as I'm making this video, the life coaching prices is $25 for the first hour, and then every hour after that is $50. And this includes, typing. This includes discipleship. This includes, regular discussion to pick at my brain or me pick at yours. This includes, like, teaching about concepts. This includes helping you find your passion and actualize it. All of this stuff is included in my life coaching, stuff about Enneagram, which I will be incorporating into my videos eventually. So be prepared for that. But some other new things that I wanted to announce is that now I have a new Facebook page, and this is why. So pretty much, I had noticed that my Facebook friends are really different from my YouTube subscribers. My Facebook friends, they seem to more be interested in pictures of me, my family, me and Jamila, pretty much the actual events that are going on in my life, and my status updates here and there. But they're not really interested or concerned with any of the videos or even the MBTI content that I have to, like, offer. And so whenever I would, like, share my content on Facebook, I would probably get, like, 3 likes. And I know that I said legacy over likes. Promise you I'm not concerned with the likes, but I'm also, like, I don't want to, like, be casting my pearls to swine. I've now made this new Facebook page where now I'll have my personal one to only be for the stuff like, the pictures of me and Jamila and my family and, status updates, stuff like that. While I'll have pretty much my professional one where I will be updating all of you guys about my YouTube channel, some upcoming videos. It'll be a spot where you guys can, like, go like the page. And for those of you who don't have Facebook, it's going to be public. I'm going to post the link in the description so that you guys can go check it out. I'll be sharing my content over there for those of you who are actually interested in, keeping up with my YouTube channel and stuff, and, like, even want to, like, recommend certain videos that you want to see, an easier way for you guys to, like, communicate with me, even meet some of the other subscribers, and just create that community over there. I'll be managing that page a lot more. I created it a few weeks ago, but I wanted to wait until I published this video to finally make it, like, a real thing where it's like, okay, now I'm migrating everything to that page. So make sure that you guys go like that page, subscribe to it, whatever it is with Facebook, follow it, and you'll be sure to see a whole bunch of like other content on there that like my status updates, you know, or updates about like, oh, so what do you guys want to see in the future, or, you know, stuff along those lines, pretty much, where it'll be much better to interact, and I'll have more assurance that these are people who are actually interested in the stuff that I'm posting, rather than me just posting it on my personal Facebook page and always wondering like, I wonder how many thousands of people are like scrolling past this video or this post saying like, there goes Denzel's thing again, you know. And finally, I just wanted to note once again that there is a way that you can navigate through my channel. So for those of you who probably have not realized yet, I try to keep my channel pretty organized. So I have a few different playlists that I actually do not remember off the top of my head. So excuse me as I check that out and read that to you. I have my videos of others that I recommend playlist. It's literally a playlist of videos that I have compiled from watching. I watch a whole bunch of other people's YouTube videos. I learn from many other people's YouTube videos, and I try and be very selective with the ones that I put in this playlist. In fact, the ones that I put in like every playlist pretty much. And in this one, it's pretty much like a collection of videos that I've watched all over YouTube from other people that I thought, hey, this is really, really good, and I think that my subscribers would benefit from this video as well. And this could range anywhere from Megan Lavota's videos, who's also an ENFJ, and she takes a different approach to things. Her page is more MBTI based, for those of you who want to go check it out. This goes even to my friend David's videos. This goes into even random videos that don't even have to do with MBTI. Favorite sermons are on there, you know, and, you know, theological content, stuff like that. Psychological videos that are on there. Just go check it out. So that's one playlist of people's videos that I recommend, and it's going to be steadily growing. I also have a playlist called MBTI videos, which is pretty much all of my videos that kind of focus on the Myers-Briggs content that I talk about. That way, for those of you who do come to my channel pretty much just for the Myers-Briggs content, then you have a whole playlist where it's separated every single video that's focused on the Myers-Briggs stuff into one playlist, so that you can just like look over there and check it out. Then I have the MBTI Low-Key Suck series videos, where all of the Low-Key Suck videos, all 4 of them are there, and soon I'll be having the High Key Rock series coming out, so be prepared for that. I'll make a playlist for that as well, or I'll just add it to that playlist. I have my popular and/or recommended videos, which is self-explanatory, and all of these playlists have a description there where you can go check it out. But yeah, like I said, it's self-explanatory. It's pretty much a playlist of videos that I've seen has gotten the most views, such as my Angry African Dad prank call video that I posted my freshman year and blew up to like 36,000 views, which was totally unexpected, incredibly unexpected. I didn't even expect it to reach 2,000, let alone that. But yeah, everything ranging from that video to like more of my other MBTI content that a lot of people like, and that I'm seeing is like very popular. So then it's like, okay, this one made the cut, so I just add it there for those of you who want to see like my best content on there. And then I have my spontaneous speaking videos playlist, where it's literally me just pulling out my iPad and talking about a concept, no editing, and just freestyle talking. Pretty much with no graphics, stuff like that. It's just literally raw me speaking content to you in a hopefully quick manner, because I know that I can, like, I try to speed up my speaking as I'm on camera, kind of like how I've been doing throughout this video. But yeah, you guys can go check out that playlist as well to see all of my spontaneous speaking videos that I've created so far. And, you know, catch up on a lot of the other content. I also have the in-class speeches that I do, where pretty much it's a playlist of all of the speeches that I've done in my classes. For those of you who do not know, I'm a communications major, and in the communications department we have to give a lot of speeches. I don't record all of my speeches, but the ones that I do record, I try to post them on here. For those of you who were unable to be in my class, which is pretty much all of you, you guys can check those out. And like, I talk about a lot of different content, including MBTI content, but I also talk a lot about theological concepts, and I talk about just random life stuff, pretty much like how I do here on my channel. I have my misconceptions on Christianity videos as well, where I address certain questions or certain misconceptions that I've been seeing around the internet about Christianity, so that I could help everyone understand like what Christianity really is, what it really means, and what it's not. So it's not necessarily to try and convert everyone, but more of just to get everyone on a page where it's like, oh, okay, I don't really agree with Denzel's perspective on life, but I can at least now see how that would make sense to him. And to me, that's pretty much all that matters. If you don't believe in Christianity because of what Christianity actually is, then that's cool. That's like, that's on you, and like, it's not by force. But for those of you who don't believe in Christianity because of what it's not, then it's like, wait. Let me correct some things for you before you write it off. So that's pretty much what I'm doing in that series. You guys can go ahead and check it out. I think that a lot of you would really enjoy that, whether you're an atheist, whether you're a Muslim, or whatever. And I'm always open to discussion on those, respectful discussion. I also have my interview videos, where I've been trying to interview a lot more people here on my channel, because I want everyone to have the opportunity to express themselves. I don't want this to be a channel where it's just me speaking at you, but I have so many great people in my life that I want to share their thoughts with you. I want to share their content with you, their businesses with you, stuff like that. So I really want you guys to branch out and not just check out, the videos of me, but hopefully check out other videos. I have so many more videos that are coming out, more interview videos, with people like Kyler, people like my friend Jessany, more videos with David. I even have a video with Kylisa coming out pretty soon, so you guys be ready for that one as well. I have the Denzel Ask and Tell series. We keep on coming on and off with that. I think that when we get married and stuff like that, it's going to be way more consistent, especially when we're out of school. But yeah, we are actually trying to revamp that again. This time we have a whole cool intro that I will consider if I should include in here, or I'll just wait until our first video on there. But yeah, pretty much me and Jamila are still going very strong, for those of you who may have been wondering. And thankfully, she's still up for these videos, and hopefully soon we'll be able to record a lot more for you guys so that you guys can enjoy those as well. And lastly, my liked videos, which is the biggest playlist of them all, because I like to like videos. I like to encourage other people who have content out there. This one is literally it's just there's not really a pattern. It's literally just videos that I've seen around YouTube that maybe they're not in my videos of others that I recommend, but I liked it. And so if you think that you have similar tastes to the things that I like, or you want to see this type of things that I actually like on YouTube, that I actually like to watch and stuff like that, that would be a good playlist to go and check out, and see more, be introduced to more other YouTube channels that I may be following, and kind of where I get a lot of my inspiration from. That's pretty much how to navigate my channel. And I think the last thing that I would like to say, and this is where I'm just gonna slow down my speech since we're coming to an end, is that once again, as I've said throughout this whole entire video, I really appreciate every single one of you. I really heavily appreciate this. I want this channel to really be me as a stone that's thrown into the water, and as the stone falls into the water, then ripples just come out, and those ripples will forever move even as the stone drops to the bottom of the sea and disintegrates over time. I really want my legacy to impact everyone, If you guys don't mind, share my content with other people, people who you think that will be interested, stuff like that, because I'm really, my heart really is to help everyone who's interested in receiving the help. It's not, for fame and, for all of that, but I want to help people see different perspectives that may help them. I want to see people grow. I want to help people see God in the way that I see God, stuff like that. And yeah, I really appreciate all of you guys. Oh my goodness, I sound so sappy. But yeah, I'm really grateful for all of you. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Be sure to subscribe if you are a new person seeing this video. Be sure to share my content with other people if you find it to be, worth it. And comment. I try to respond to every single comment that I see, even if I'm late with it, especially for the longer comments. I know a lot of my friends, they see me and they're like, dang, Denzel, you're gonna really respond to that? And I'm like, yeah, if they took the time to watch my long video and they took the time to write a long comment, I'm going to take the time to sit down, read this long comment, and respond to it in full. So I really do appreciate every single one of you, and thanks. Check out the description, subscribe to my new Facebook page, be in expectancy for later upcoming videos, navigate the channel, and once again, thank you guys a lot for all of your support, and we will continue to move on from here.